ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये
आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दानतीतद्वैतभानतः
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दानतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
अथ जीवन्मुक्तलक्षणम् उच्यते।
अथ जीवन्मुक्तलक्षणम् उच्यते।
The last chapter of the text, Jivan Lakshanam. Previous chapter we saw the sadhanani, vignaha, chatvaraha vignaha, then vigna nivarana upayaha cha drishtavantaha, upayancha drishtavantaha, vigna nivarana upayancha. That is the Vishaya of the previous chapter. Now Jivan Mukti Lakshanam, that is the Palam. Jivan Mukta Lakshanam Uchyate. Jivan Eva Muktaha, Jivan Muktaha. Jivan Muktaha meaning he is a Jnani, he is a Brahmanishta, wise man. आत्मन्येव आत्मना तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञः तदा उच्यते. He is liberated due to jnanam. He is free. He has become free, liberated due to jnanam. Jivan muktah. Having gained atma jnanam, he has removed or one or from whom all wrong notions regarding himself has gone. That person is a Jivan Mukta. He has overcome all need and pressure to be acceptable. He is totally acceptable to himself. Complete self-acceptance. Therefore, there is no complex, there is no pressure, there is no need to become something. Becoming is samsara, is free from samsara, he is with himself, he is at peace. He doesn't have any desire. There is no pressures, or there is no desire. There are no desire, there are no wants to be fulfilled. In fact, all the struggles, it has come to end for him in the discovery of oneself to be complete, total, adequate, and comfortable. Aham Purnaha. The Purnatva Prapti. Purnatva Prapti, it is, doesn't mean he has become Purna, he is already Purnaha. Purna Jnanam. The Jnanam about oneself is complete, and that is Purnaha. Is complete. The knowledge is complete because there is no trace of ignorance. That is Sarva Vidya Pratishtam in the language of Mundakopanishad. There is no trace of ignorance left. The knowledge is total, complete. And the knowledge about oneself, that is Purnaha, is total, is complete. Therefore, all the struggles wanting to become has come to end for this person. All wrong projections on oneself, this adhyasa, it has gone for him. And therefore, he is never deluded. Muktaha san kadapi na mudaha na bhavati. He has discovered the meaning, the very meaning of happiness. The very meaning of happiness to be himself. The very meaning of security to be himself. That's why he is at home with himself. And the pressure to wanting to become has completely ceased for him. He has accomplished what is to be accomplished and discover the truth that it is already accomplished. Therefore, all his lifelong struggles has come to end. Not only the struggle, all the struggles of the janmas, janmantara, the struggles, everything has come to end in the wake of this jnanam. It's called kritakrityaha. In Gita, we say, karmanya karmayah pashyat akarmani cha karmayah. Sa buddhiman manishyeshu is the buddhiman among the beings, among the human beings. Sa yuktaha krishna karma krita. He has done what is to be done. Means he has achieved the purpose of life, accomplished the very purpose of life. Aham atma akarta. This knowledge is like a gooseberry in his palm. So clear for him. He has got clear vision. When aham akarta, what about the other factors of karma, other factors of action, other karakas? All the karakas associated with are also destroyed. Karaka pamardhanam. Therefore, he is free. Jivan muktaha. That is why dukkeshu anudvidmanaha sukeshu vikataspragaha vitaraha bhayakrodaha sitadihi manihi uchyate. Yes sarvatra nabhisnegaha tattat prapya shubhashubham nabhinandati nadveshti tasya prajna pratishtita. The Gita, the Prajna Lakshanam is talked about. That is about Jivan Mukta. that person is Jivan Muktaha. Ya nisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati sanyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe is awake. That which is night for all the beings. The jnani, the one who is wise, is awake. Is awake to the Paramartha Vishya, Paramartha Tattva. All the beings are deluded, is awake to it. So that is Jivan Mukta, Jivan Muktaha, Jivan Mukta Lakshanam. Jivan Mukta Lakshanam, Sutta Pragya Lakshanam, all means same. Lakshanam, the characteristics of a Jivan Mukta. So Jivan Mukta Lakshanam is the topic here. Atha shows the topic, new topic is going to be started. That is Jivan Mukti Lakshanam, Jivan Mukta Lakshanam. Then what is Jivan Muktaha? Jivan Niva Muktaha is free while living. That is defined here. Here the Acharya Sadananda Saraswati, he defines what is Jivan Muktaha. This is the definition. Jivan Muktaha is Brahmanishtaha. Let us read. Jivan Mukto Nama
Jivan Mukto Nama
Jivan Mukto Nama
Swasvarupa Khanda Brahma Jnanena
Akhanda Brahma Jnanena
Tad Ajnana Badana Dvara
Tadajnana Badhana Dvara
Swasvarupa Akhanda Brahmani Sakshat Krite
Swarupa
Akhanda Brahmani Sakshat Krite
Ajnana Tatkarya.
Ajnana Tatkarya.
It's one word. Ajnana Tatkarya Sanchita Karma Samshaya Viparyadinam api.
Ajnana Tatkarya
Sanchita Karma Samshaya Viparyadinamapi
Baditatvat
Baditatvat
Akila Bandharagitaha Brahmanishtaha.
Akhila Bandharagitaha Brahmanishtaha.
This is the complete definition of a Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukto Nama means that defines what Jivan Mukto. Jivan Mukta, he is called Jivan Mukta, who is defined. He is liberated while living. Who? That is defined. Akhila Bandha Ragitaha. Akhila Bandha Ragitaha Brahmanishtaha Jivan Muktaha. Akhila Bandha Ragitaha, it is at the end is that Swaswarupa Kanda Brahma Jnanena Ajnanam Baditam Bhavati. Swaswarupa Kanda Brahmani Sakshat Krite Brahma Jnanena Ajnana Tatkarya Samshaya Sanchita Samshaya Viprayadinam Badanam Baditatvat Akila Bandha Ragitaha Brahmanishtaha. So Brahmanishtaha, Nishtha is complete abidance in oneself. Nishtha is being with oneself. Atmani Brahmani Nishtaha. He is with himself, that is Nishtha. Brahmani Nishtaha, Brahmanishtaha. Aham Atma Brahma, therefore Brahmanishtaha. Atmanishtaha, Brahmanishtaha, all same. Brahmani Nishta, Brahmanishta. Brahmani Eva Nishtaha, Yasya Saha Brahmanishtaha. One who abides in Brahma. That's abidance, being with Brahma. It is so natural for him. There is no effort involved. The Nirvikalpa Samadhi, as we saw there, no effort, becomes natural. So when we call it's a Nishta, Brahmanishta, when something is done without any effort, effortlessly something is done, then we call it as abidance, Nishta. So therefore, in Brahma, one who is effortlessly involved, is abiding in the knowledge of Brahma, that person is Brahmanishtaha. And he is Akila Bandharagitaha. Bandharagitaha, Akila Bandharagitaha. Bandha, bondage. Bondage in the form of desires, kama, icha, wanting, needs, etc. Akila Bandha. Bandharagita. Akila is total. Completely free. Completely free from all sorts of bondages. Completely free from all sorts of self-conclusions, abhimana. Completely free from all forms of self-judgments. Previously, he had some judgment about, some conclusion about himself. Is free. That is also a bondage. Everything is bondage. In fact, that is biggest bondage. I am so and so. Aham. Who are you? If asked, he will give his biography. That is self-conclusion. I am so and so. So therefore, this person, this wise man, this Jivan Muktaha, Akila Bandharagitaha, free from every form of bondage. Anything other than Atma is bondage. He is free from that. Therefore, there is no Raga, Dvesha, nothing is there for this person. Is free, completely free. Jivan Muktaha, Brahmanishtaha. The Adhyasa, that is Abhimana towards one's Sharira Manasangata, that is due to Adhyasa. Adhyasa because of Avidya. Avidya is gone, therefore Adhyasa also is gone. When Adhyasa is gone, therefore the person naturally abides in oneself. When Sharira Manasangata is not me, then who am I? I am that who sustained this Sharira Manasangata. In fact, this entire Jagat Karnam Brahma Aham Asmi. Therefore, Ajnana Nashanena. When Ajnanasya Bhaditatvad. Ajnana is the cause. Therefore, when the cause is destroyed, then therefore all the karya, the effects along associated with the cause, they are also destroyed. Ajnana tatkarya. Brahmani Swaswarupe. Swaswarupa is of the nature of oneself. Brahma, which is Akhanda, undivided, total, complete, Purna ityartaha. Akhanda Brahma. Akhanda Brahma, Purna Brahma. That is the Swarupa, the nature of this person. Sakshat Krite, when it is Sakshat Krite, when the person gains the knowledge of that Brahma, that Aparoksha Jnanam of that Brahma, Sakshat Krite is Aparoksha Jnanam, as oneself, as myself. Then Ajnana Tatkarya, Sanchita Karma Samshaya Viparyadinam Bhaditatva, destruction. Ajnanam, Ajnana Nashanena, Ajnanasya Bhaditatva, Ajnana Karyanam api Bhaditam Ajnana Karyam api Bhaditam Bhavati. Therefore, he is Akila Bandharagitaha. Therefore, he is free from all sorts of bondage. Therefore, Brahmanishtaha. Now, what are these Ajnana Karya? Ajnana Tatkarya. Ajnana, the cause. Tatkarya, the effect. That is Sanchita Karma. We have seen there are 3 types of karma in Tattvabodha, even other places also, even in the text also before. Sanchita, Agami, Prarabdha. Sanchita, Samyak Chitaha, Chi Dhatu. Chi means to collect. Fifth conjugation. Chinoti, Chinutaha, Chinvanti, Chi. Chi Dhatu. Karmachitan, Brahmanaha, Nirvedamaya. Parikshalokan, Karmachitaha, Chitaha, Chi Dhatu. Collected. Upataha ityartaha. Mamopata samasta. Shayadvara, Upata is gathered, collected. In fact, that is what the Sankalpa we do. Chi. The karma accumulated in all the previous Purva Janmas. They are collected. It is there in the account of the person. That is Sanchita Karma. Accumulated, collected. It means it has not yet fructified. It will fructify. A part of it will fructify in the form of the next Janma. So that is sanchita. Because human beings have free will, therefore they do karma and therefore they enjoy karma pala, papa punya. So karma is there. Karma will accrue only when the jiva takes the form of a human being. Because free will is there. Whereas for other beings, there is no free will. They operate by instinct, whereas human beings have free will. Therefore, they engage in action. Kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyatava kartum shakyam. And also karma can be done either physically, mentally or orally. All are karma alone. So karma will have karma pala. So karma which have been done before, all this are the form of sanchita. They are accumulated and they are in the form of the sanchita. It is there waiting to be exhausted. All cannot be exhausted because crores and crores of janma. Crores and crores, koti koti janma, janmani, purva janmani. Thousands of janma have taken. All types of incarnations. And particularly in the Manusya Janma, the karma, what we have accumulated, that is stored in the form of beings other than human being. That Janma is meant for exhaustion of karma. Manusya Janma, where there is free will, human beings enjoy free will. Since human beings enjoy free will, therefore karma, through karma a person can earn punya as well as papa. So all these karmas, accumulated karma. So sanchita karma meaning the karma accumulated, meaning karma done, executed by one's free will. One has applied free will. One has chosen to do karma, and therefore karma pala is there for that person. So choose to do karma, choice to do karma is there only for human beings. Therefore, sanchita karma, the karma implies that the person must have taken Manusya Janma before and accumulated karma, that karma. If all the Purva Janmas, suppose, all the Purva Janmas are Janmas other than human being, other than Manusya Janma, then there will not be sanchita. Because Pashu, Pakshi, all these the other forms are meant for exhaustion of karma. So sanchita karma implies that the person must have assumed Manusya Shariram before, enjoyed free will, therefore he has accumulated karma. So sanchita karma is there. Everyone has sanchita karma. And in sanchita, every possibility is there for taking any type of janma. So the sanchita is waiting to be exhausted. A part of it, all cannot be exhausted in one janma. It is not possible. We don't have such upadhi in the creation. Human being has got maximum 120 years lifespan. Sanchita karma cannot be exhausted. And not only that, that human beings, Manushyaha, he will not only exhaust, but he will also add to the karma. So therefore, there will be addition also. So it is not possible. Therefore, that is ajnana karya, sanchita karma is there. Sanchita in the form of papa as well as punya, both are there. If only papam manifests, then in the form of adho janma. If only punyam, then deva janma. Mixture of both, manusya janma. So that is ajnana karyam. That is one ajnana karyam. Then samshaya viparyadinam. Samshaya, doubts. Doubts also, samshaya also is ajnana karyam. If ajnanam is not there, then doubts will not be there. So samshaya, doubts. Viparyaya, error. Taking oneself to be the sharira manasangata, error. That is also a product of ajnanam only. Raga dvesha. Ajnana karyam. Therefore, when the ajnanam goes away, all the ajnana karyam goes away. Karana nashanat, karana nashanena, karya nashaha. When the ignorance, the ajnanam goes away, all the karyas, products, they go away. Therefore, brahmanishtaha is akila bandha rahitaha. When sanchita karma goes away, therefore, the person will have no karma, therefore no janma. But when will sanchita karma be nullified? Only in the wake of jnanam, atma jnanam. Therefore, ajnana tatkarya, sanchita karma, samshaya viparyadina, all the ajnana karya, viparyadinam, we can, adipadat, other things also we can include. Adipadat, samshaya, viparyaya, ajnana tatkarya, adipadat, other karya, other, this ahankara, mamakara, ajnana karyam, ragadvesha, ajnana karyam. All these are ajnana karyam. So adipadat, all these can be included. Bhaditatvat, they also stands destructor. They also bhaditatvat. Bhaditam, bhadita, the status of being destroyed. Bhaditatvam, bhaditatvat hetu. Bhaditatvat, because being destroyed. Therefore, akila bandharagitaha. Therefore, he is free from all sorts of bondage. Therefore, brahmanishtaha, jivan muktaha. On account of the, we can do translation like that, bhaditatvat. On account of the removal of or destruction of the ajnanam, all the ajnana karyas stands or remains destroyed. So such a person who has gained this knowledge and who is free from all sorts of bondage, that person abides in Brahma, is Jivan Muktaha. So therefore, Jivan Muktaha, the liberated person, is one in whom the ignorance, the ajnanam, pertaining to Atma Jnanam is destroyed. When it is destroyed, along with all the ajnana karyas are destroyed, when the knowledge of Atma is gained. Swasvarupa akanda brahmani sakshat krite. So brahma jnanena, swasvarupa akanda brahma jnanena, tat ajnana bhadana dvara. So brahma jnanena ajnana bhadanam. Akanda brahmani sakshat krite, ajnana tattari varitatvat. Therefore, remains free from all bondages, and therefore, Brahmani Nishtaha Yaha Saha Jivan Muktaha Bhavati. The bondage is not real, the bondage is notional. Liberation also, therefore, it is not real. So, if the bondage is notional, can liberation be real? So, no. Therefore, the knowledge by which the bondage notional is removed. The bondage is the notion that Aham Apurnaha, Aham Dukki, these are notional. Atma is always Purnaha. Atma is always Asangaha, Advayaha, Avyayaha. But all these wrong notions, Apurnatvam, Parichinatvam is superimposed on Atma. Therefore, the bondage is notional. When the notion goes away, because it is notional, therefore only knowledge. Therefore, the person becomes free. Atma is ever free. Then when bondage is not for Atma, then what about moksha? Moksha also is not for Atma, only for the Jiva. Bondage is notional, therefore the liberation, which removes ajnanam, the jnanam which removes ajnanam, that is also notional. So notional knowledge removes notional ajnanam. notional bondage. Therefore, he discovers himself to be free. So that's why self-discovery. He's already free. So already free means that now this bondage it is notional bondage. For notional bondage, we have notional jnanam. That is why self-discovery. For that only Shastram is a pramanam. Shastram is pramanam and also knowing that aham atma brahma iti. I am free. Aham atma free. What about Brahma? So jagatkanam brahma aham asmi. That can be known only to the Shastram. The other Shastram is the pramanam. So this is Jivan Mukti Lakshanam. Definition of Jivan Muktaha. Jivan Mukta Lakshanam. Jivan eva Muktaha, Jivan Muktaha. Then it is the Jivan Mukta Lakshanam is supported by a Shruti Vakya that the Acharya quotes here. It is supported by many Shrutis, but here the Acharya quotes from the famous Mundaka Shruti. Vidyate hridaya grantihi chhadyante sarva samshayaha.
विद्यते
हृदयग्रन्थिः छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयाः
क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे.
क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे
इत्यादि श्रुतेः.
श्रुतेः.
Important mantra of the Mundakopanishad. So this mantra presents the result of jnana palam. Hridaya grantihi vidyate. Grantihi is this. Ahankara is a granti. The granti, the knot between the Atma and the Anatma. Chit and Jada. Chit, Jada, Granti. The Ahankara is, which is Ajnana Karyam, which is what connects, which is what ties the Atma, the Chit, and the Anatma, the Jada. They are not tieable. They cannot be tied together. Because one is Paramathika, other one is Vyaharika, of different order of reality, but they seem to be. It's not real knot. That is why knot can be cut by knowledge. So that Hridaya Grantihi, knot of the heart, that is this Ahankara, Aham iti, Ahankara, Mamakara, that is the knot. Ahankara is the notion of individuality. Mamakara, the sense of possession. That is a Granti, by which Anatma and Atma and Anatma, they are tied together. That is Vidyate, that is cut. When one knows the reality of Jiva and Ishvara, then all the knots are cut asunder. So Vidyate, Hridaya Grantihi Vidyate, Jnanena, this therefore Ahankara, Mamakara is Mithya. They are not real. They are Ajnana Karya, Mithya, product of Ajnanam. So therefore, the wake of Jnanam, it is Vidyate. Ahankara, even if you analyze Ahankara, Aham has got two Amsha. One is Chit Amsha, other one is Jada Amsha. Aham alone, if you take, it is Atma. But it is confined to the Upadhi. When it confined to the Upadhi, when it is identified with the Upadhi, then it becomes that Ashuddha Agam becomes as though become limited. The reality of this Ahankara is Chit. The other Amsha, the Jada Amsha is Mithya. That is not real. That has to be dismissed. That dismissal happen only in the wake of knowledge. So therefore, that Vidyate Chit Jada Grantihi vidyate au by viveka jnanam atmanatma viveka jnanena grantihi vidyate when they are really two entities, you can say that there is a real knot, you can cut it. Here it is, they are not two. In fact, it is what is there is only Atma alone. Just temporarily, or which is like the actor and the beggar. The actor has taken up the role of a beggar. The actor is not the beggar. As a beggar, he plays a role perfectly. So to here also. So that the actor very well knows that he is playing the role. But here, this Aham has forgotten. It has complete Abhimana with the Upadhi, Jada. That's why it's called a knot, tie. And that tie has to be cut. Hridaya Grantihi. In the commentary to Mundaka Upanishad, Bhashyakara said that Hridaya Grantihi, that which ties the Atma, Anatma is this Kama, the desire. And the desire is cut. The desire is removed, given up. Atmanye Vatmana Tushtaha Sataprigneha Dada Uchyate. So that Icha, that desire is the Grantihi. The Bhashyakara says in the Bhashyam. So Hridaya Grantihi, then Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha. All the doubts pertaining to Atma, they are Chidyante, they also Chiddir, Vidi Karane, they are also removed. Chidyante, go away. Yayam Prete Vichikitsa Manushya Astitye ke Nayam Asti iti Chaike. As Nachiketa asked Yamadharma Raja, is there Atma surviving? Is there a being? Is there Atma surviving the death of the body? What will happen to that Atma? Does it also perish with the body, or does it survive? Astityate, Nayam Asti iti Chaike. Asti iti eke vadanti. Nasti iti eke vadanti. Etat tattvam jnanam aham jnatum ichchami iti Nachiketa asked. That is a doubt. The doubt with regard to the Atma. Some say it exists, some say it doesn't exist. So what is the truth? What is the reality? This is one doubt. There are so many doubts. So all the doubts Chidyanti, all the doubts go away. All the doubts are dispelled in the wake of knowledge. So Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha. Then Kshiyante Chasya Karmani, all the karma. Kshiyante Chasya Karmani. All karmas are exhausted. Sanchita is completely burnt. Yataidhamsi samidogdihi basmasat kurute arjuna. Jnanavi jagda sarv karmani basmasat kurute tata. The knowledge destroys all the karma, sanchita karma. All the karmas which are accumulated, that they are destroyed. And what about the karma which is done in the current life? Kriyamanani karmani, the agami karma, the karma which is performed now, before the karma which are performed in this janma, before jnanam, they also get destroyed. Because there is no one to claim the karma, because karta is absent. Therefore, kshiyate chasya karmani. And what about the karma that he will be doing after jnanam? Till death he will be doing. Since there is no kartrutvam, that karma also will not accrue to the person. Therefore, all karmas are destroyed. Only prarabdha continues, because it is prakarshena arabdha. Therefore, it continues. So, therefore, the fire of jnanam reduce sarva karmani basmasat kurute. Therefore, kshiyante chasya karmani. The Gita Bhagavan said, jnanagni, jnanameva agnihi, jnanagnihi, sarva karmani basmasat kurute. All karmas are destroyed. Kshiyante chasya karmani. When? Tasmin drishte paravare. Tasmin is saptami. What saptami? Sati saptami. Tasmin paravare drishte sati. Then vidyate ade grantihi sarva samshayaha chidyate asya karmani kshiyante. The Sati Saptami. Tasmin Drishte, when that one is seen, what is that one? That is Brahma, Brahmatma. And what is the nature of that? Paravare. Para is superior, Avara is inferior. Para is the cause, Avara is the effect. That which is in the form of cause and effect. Brahmada Karanam, Jagat Karanam Brahma. Brahma is the cause and Jagat the Karyam. So the person who understands the reality of the Jagat to be Brahma, the effect is not different from the cause. Paravare, Drishte, Sati, then he is free. He understands, he, the one who has the knowledge of Paravara, Paravare, Drishte, Sati, who recognizes the Jiveshwara, Jiva and Ishvara are one, the same. Brahma is the content of both Jiva and Ishvara. And recognize Brahma to be oneself, that person, Paravare, that person becomes free from all karma, all doubts are destroyed, and there is Hridaya Grantihi api Vidyate, it is cut. Iti Mundaka Shruti are the author codes. The next one, this Mundaka mantra is important mantra, which presents the Jnana Palam, the result of this Jnanam. What is the result of the Jnanam? Hridaya Grantihi Vidyate, Sarva Samshaya Chidyante, Sarva Karmani Kshiyante. When there is Kshiya of all the karma, destruction of all the karma, there is no more Janma. That is why Jivan Muktaha. That is why he is Muktaha. That is why he is Muktaha. Jivan Muktaha later. That is why he is Muktaha. When can a person is free? There is no karma for him to bring him back. Therefore he is free. While living is free, of course. After death, he may come back. No. Karma is not there. Therefore he is free. Muktaha Bhavati. That is why Asya Karmani Kshiyante, that karma kshaya, that is important. There is no karma. Karma is a cause for janma. When karma is not there, then the cause is not there. There is no effect. Therefore, there is no janma. Therefore, muktaha iti. Then, after jnanam, he has gained jnanam, jivan, muktaha is free while living. He is a wise man, he is a jnani. He is free. Being free, he doesn't have to perform karma. But body is there, upadhi is there. So for the sake of the upadhi has to live because prarabdha is there. Therefore, he has to work, he has to perform action. But does he really perform action? Because performance of karma implies kartritva buddhi. That is the general orientation. But this person performs karma, but he doesn't have the abhimana of kartritvam. Therefore, even though he appears to be doing karma, transacting with the world, but is not really transacting with the world. Even though he appears to be performing karma, he doesn't perform karma. Even though he perceives the world, he doesn't perceive the world. That is what is said in the next passage, 219. Let us read. Beautifully said here. Ayam tu vyutthana samaye
Vedantasara
mamsa shonita mutra purisha adi bhajanena sharirena
Mamsa Shonita Purusha Adi Bhajanena Sharirena
Andhya mandhya patutvadi bhajanena indriya gramena
Andhya Mandhya Patutvadi Bhajanena Indriya Gramena
It's not difficult. You have to split here. Indriya gramena. The next one. ashana pipasa shoka mohadi bhajanena antakkaranena cha.
शना पिपासा शोकमोहादिभाजनेन अन्तःकरणेन च
अंतःकरणेन च
पूर्व वासनया क्रियमाणानि कर्माणि
पूर्ववासनया
पूर्ववासनया
क्रियमाणानि
क्रियमाणानि कर्माणि
भुज्यमानानि
भुज्यमानानि
ज्ञान अविरुद्ध आरब्ध फलानि च
ज्ञान अविरुद्ध आरब्धफलानि च
पश्यन्नपि
पश्यन्नपि
बाधितत्वात्
बाधितत्वात्
परमार्थतः न पश्यति
परमार्थतः न पश्यति
यथा इन्द्रजालमिति
यथा इन्द्रजालमिति
ज्ञानवान् तदिन्द्रजालं पश्यन्नपि परमार्थम् इदम् इति न पश्यति
परमार्थम् इदम् इति न पश्यति
अयं पुरुषः this person who is that person is jivan muktah vyuttana samaye v plus utthana samaye means vyuttana samaye is not in samadhi, that is Vinayas woken up samadhi. Vyuttanam means woken up from what? When you talk about this person, not woken up from sleep, it's woken up from samadhi. Vyuttana samaye is not in samadhi. In samadhi there is no vyavahara. At least we can see the person, understand he doesn't do any vyavahara, he just simply sits. Because sitting is also vyavahara. It's a karma only. I mean vyavahara in the sense karma. Sitting is also vyavahara. Meditating, it's a karma. But our orientation is the person doesn't do any karma. Fine. That is when he sits and with his eyes closed, samadhi avasthaya. But he is not in samadhi now. He has woken up from samadhi. Vyuttana samaye. In samadhi there is no vikalpa of the Tripati. Knower, known knowledge. In samadhi there is no distinction in vikalpa samadhi. Therefore no vyavahara, no action. That is understandable. No vyavahara, no karma is the nirvikalpa samadhi. Why? Because there is no distinction of the knower, known, the knowledge. So there must be the person who is aware of the known, that is the nyaya, and the knowledge should be there, referred to the nyaya. Then we can say the knower is there. Therefore there is action, knowing action. But nirvikalpa samadhi there is no such distinction. Therefore there is no action. But what about when the person is not in samadhi? That's why yuttana samaye. Ayam yuttana samaye. When the person has got up from the seat of the samadhi, from the seat, meditation seat, that is, he has woken up from samadhi. Woken up samadhi means he has to deal with the world. He has to do minimum transaction with the world. He has to eat, he will feel hungry. Upadhi is there. Upadhi also like any other upadhi, any other person, any other upadhi. Vipasa, thirst will be there. Buvuksha will be there. So he has to cater to the needs of the shariram. Shariram has to sustain. He cannot just put the shariram to fasting, deprive the shariram of water and food. Karma is there. Prarabdha is there. So it has to continue. Now, therefore, that person, doesn't he translate the world? No. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Even though he sees, he doesn't see. Seeing, he doesn't see. That is, Pashyannapi na pashyati. It seems to be contradictory. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Even though seeing, it doesn't see. It means from the standpoint of the loka, the person sees, but from his own standpoint, he doesn't see. What this, that is, it doesn't see, it doesn't give reality to the world like the reality given by the loka, the people of the world. For the people, the world is real. Therefore, they really transact. Whereas for the one who has understood the truth, for him, the world is not real. Therefore, he doesn't see. Doesn't see means doesn't give reality to the world. He knows it is mithya. Therefore, his transaction is mithya. Whereas for Ajnani, the world is real. Therefore, the transaction is real. Now, the transaction with the world, how can it be performed? The world through body, through mind, through senses. All the three are given here. The transaction with the world, whether Jnani or Ajnani, performs through these three: body, senses, and mind. How through the body? Mamsa, Shonita, Mutra, Purisha, Adi, Bhajanena, Sharirena. Through Sharira, the first means of transaction, the world is Sharira, Sharirena. With Sharira, it transacts, it performs action. Any person. What is action? What is karma? Karma is chalanatmakam karma. The very definition of karma is which involves movement. The movement of the limbs, the movement of the body, the movement of the sense organs, mind, all these are karma. All these are karma. The karma is performed through body. The body made of mamsa, shonita, mutra, purishadi, bhajanena, composed of all these things, that is shariram. So sharirena, then indriyena. Indriya, andya, mandya, patutvadi, bhajanena, indriyena. Through the indriya, which is subject to all these dosha. Andya is blindness. Mandya, manda bhavaha, mandya, patutva, skill. So, indriya gramena, through the indriya samughena, through the sense organs. So, sharirena, indriya gramena, then antakaranena, ashana pipasa shoka moha bhajanena, shoka moha bhajanena, ashana is anger, pipasa, ashana, attum icha, ashana. That ashana is eating. The pipasa is the desire to drink. That is thirst. So ashana, anger. Ashana means anger. Pipasa, the desire, that is to drink. That is thirst. Then shoka, moha. All these are connected to the mind. Yes, they are therefore the mind which is subject to all this. So therefore, sharira and indriyani and manaha. So therefore, sharirena, indriya gramena, antakaranena cha. Through this means pura vasanaya kriyamanani karmani bhujyamanani. Pura vasanaya, pura vasana. Vasana is, it is because of the karma done before. Because of the karma done before, there is some vasana, some impressions, tendencies. Impression, the word also can be used. Tendency, some tendencies. Tendency due to the past karma. Pura vasanaya. So because of the karma, past tendencies, because of the karma done before, there is a tendency. The person performs karma in the present also. Influenced by the past tendencies, the person performs karma in the present. So pura vasanaya, bhujyama, pura vasanaya, kriyamanani karmani bhujyamanani. So karmani which are created because of the purva vasanaya. So and that karma is kriyamanani karmani bhujyamanani also, experiences, karma pala, karma done through the Sharira Manasangata because of the purva vasana, and the karma palam also bhujyamanani. These actions are not opposed to his knowledge. The kriyamanani karmani bhujyamanani karmani. Kriyamanani karmani, the bhujyamanani karmani, this karmani, the actions, jnana aviruddha, arabdha palani. Jnana aviruddha, arabdha palani. Arabdha is this prarabdha. Arabdha means the result of action. That arabdha, the karma which has already started fructifying, which are experienced in the present, bhujyamanani. So kriyamanani karmani, bhujyamanani karmani. Bhujyamanani is the jnana aviruddha, arabdha palani. The karma results which are experienced now. The actions which he does through the Sharyamana Sangata, Sharirena, Indriyena, Antakarena, and also the karma which he experiences because of the Prarabdha, they are Jnana Viruddhani. They are not opposed to knowledge. Because one may think he is Muktaha, then how can he perform karma, how can he undergoes karma pala? These are not opposed to knowledge. Jnana Aviruddhani. Why? Jnana Aviruddha Arabdhani Palani Pashyanapi Bhaditatvat Parmatatahana Bhavati. Pashyanapi, even though he sees Parmatatahana Pashyati. Why? Because they are Bhadita. Jnanena Bhaditatvat. It doesn't give reality to it because it is not real. Bhaditatvat. Pashyanapi, even though seeing, even though he performs action, which Sharyamana Sangata, he knows that it is not real because the karta is not there. Karta is not there. Karta is sublated in the wake of jnanam. Therefore, pashyanapi, even though seeing, even though he sees, he understands, parmatatah na pashyati, he doesn't see really. It means he doesn't give reality to him, reality to the world, and reality to the world, which includes its Sharyamana Sangata also. He knows it is mithya. Because kartrutvam not there, aham karta. Therefore, who is performing this karma? It is bharita karta. The bharita, therefore, parmartataha na pashyati. It doesn't, pashyati means it doesn't give reality to this karma. It doesn't consider them as real. He doesn't consider them as real because he knows that they are mithya. Therefore, karma after jnanam is not opposed to knowledge. Karma after jnanam is not opposed to knowledge. It can there is, because it is because a person does karma after knowledge. It is not jnana karma samuchaya. Karma, it is not given a reality. It is not real for the person. He knows the truth of the karma. It is mithya, it is not real. Therefore, parmatataha na pashyati. He doesn't consider them as real. Bhaditatvat. Pashyanapi na pashyati. Means pashyanapi parmatataha na pashyati. Even though he sees, like any other beings, any other persons, he sees, but he doesn't see them really. Means it is not real. For others it is real, whereas for the Jivan Mukta it is not real. Therefore, pashyanapi na pashyati. Even though he sees, he doesn't see really. Why? Bhaditatvat. Parmatataha na pashyati. It doesn't give reality to them. That is the meaning. Like an example, the Drishtanta is given. Indrajalam. ज्ञानवान् यथा इन्द्रजालमिति ज्ञानवान् तद् इन्द्रजालं पश्यन्नपि परमार्थतः इदं न पश्यति. Like the magician who performs the magic. The magician knows the reality. So Indrajalam he performs, magic he performs. Yatha Indrajalam iti Jnanavan, one who knows. One is magician knows it to be unreal. But what about for the audience? It is real. Therefore, seeing in spite of seeing doesn't see. So therefore, Jnanavan, Indrajalam iti, Yatha Indrajalam iti Jnanavan, the one who knows the magic, for them it is not real. Magician knows, and as well as some intelligent people also knows it is magic, therefore he knows. Therefore, Indrajalam pashyanapi, even though he sees Indrajala, Paramatata na pashyati. Paramatata idam, it is not real, it is unreal. Iti na pashyati, he doesn't see. So, in spite of seeing, he doesn't see. Indrajalam pashyanapi na pashyati. Jnanavan, the knowledge of the person who has knowledge, even though he